This is our lesson 3 in land preservation and off-road safety. Today we have the Morongo Fire Department. We have Keith that's going to talk to us about some safety tips with fire and the medical emergency happens while you're off-roading. Keith, what are some tips that we can have with our off-roaders in the canyons? What are things they can do to prevent fires out there?
So to prevent fires, the big thing is you always want to kind of stay on the dirt if you're stopping, right? We don't want to have the hot parts or anything like that coming onto our grass. It gets in the grass really dry, it could start fires as well as that. We also want to fuel on road or things like that as we go through. Try not to cook up any rocks or metal or to create any sparks, and always have a spark arrestor on your exhaust.
Okay. And I know some things too with like keeping your bike's maintenance, like you said, spark arrestor, definitely make sure you have those on your bike in case your bike backfires. If you've never seen it, flames literally shoot out of your exhaust. Same with side-by-sides, if they have out of their exhaust without the spark arrestor. And then yeah, don't park on tall grass when your bike is hot or your off-road vehicle is hot. That alone can cause a fire, especially if the grass is tall and dry. And then if there's an emergency while you're out there off-roading, for one, make sure you always have a buddy just in case there is that emergency. And here are some tips for you in case an emergency was to happen, things to do.
First off, if you can get out, it's always call 911. That's going to be the closest access point to someone getting out to you. You can also call the station, but we prefer calling 911 to get there. Always stay in the place you're at. It makes it easier for us to find. Don't try to come to us or come down anywhere else. We'll come to you and all that. We have equipment that we can use to get to you guys. We have smaller vehicles and other things to get out there for that. Stay calm. Just keep cool as you go through and call so we can get the help to you there. Wear a helmet when you're out there on the other end. Don't go on terrain that you think is unsafe to you or that's too challenging that may cause you to roll over as well.
Okay, and make sure you also carry your phone on you at all times when you're off-roading, or some form of communication in case there is an emergency or your vehicle breaks down so you're not stranded out there. If you don't have service, go to the nearest location that you receive service at. If there's more than 2 of you, one stay with the person if they need medical attention, the other person go forward until they get service to call emergency. In this video I'll attach a flyer with the Morongo Fire Department's phone number and Morongo Security. Those are also 2 resources you can call in case of emergency or if you're stuck somewhere. Again, we're doing these classes in person on Wednesdays. Our last class is August 3rd. Our next class is next Wednesday. Remember the date. Next class is next Wednesday, 6 to 7 at the rodeo grounds here on the reservation. Thank you for listening and stay safe.
Stay safe.